for those 18 points that first half. First time they've shown this 1-3-1 here today. Let's see.
It's a 1-3-1 zone, David. He's getting his hands all over to Gary, and now White, the heavy metal.
With the bounce of the post up. Michigan has turned it over 8 times. Indiana will hold for 1. 1-3-1 zone, little different look late in the half. Michigan still has a foul to give here. Swing it. Sheehy. 6 seconds left. Down to 5. Again, Indiana taking a lot of time. Hollowell. The 3 doesn't go.
Now, would he ultimately stay in the draft or go, I guess it would depend.
That 3, you just saw one of 3 different Wolverines to hit one from the outside. And there's LeVert with a quick.
Preseason All-America with back surgery in January, out for the year. And one reason why he doesn't get the same mention in terms of the impact he obviously would bring to the table for Michigan is because he hasn't played at all during the course of the Big Ten season. So this is the team that Michigan knew they'd have.
Said and done a little bit, but something's going to open on the baseline or something's going to open in the gap to drive it.
LeVert gets his hand in the
can make triples and also beat you off the dribble as well as find people in traffic. What a luxury to have.
2011 with the victory over Arizona State in the second round. It took late game drive to do it. Ridley with the game winner at the horn.
Ridley has
He's got 9.
Back to the 1-3-1 for John Beilein. He did this a lot yesterday against Ohio State. Very effective in keeping the Buckeyes off balance.
One thing about a 1-3-1, if you can attack the elbow, lobs opposite are always available.
13 pounds over the summer, so a stronger frame now.
So did some of us put on a couple extra pounds, too.
Who are you alluding to? Exactly.
Oh, good hands.
Holmes has it blocked by
Staus does a great job setting it up, and then the beautiful delivery by the big fella.
Young.
It's for a zone here. Let's see if Tennessee can get something quick at the basket.
Into the hands of Thompson. With 35 seconds. Richardson snaps it over. McRae with the 3. And the ball last.
Goes by excellent Michigan State D. Little 1-3-1 wrinkle. Opens up corner jump shots and offensive rebounding.
Out on the points, that's Zach Irvin. Get it back in the hands of Appling, penetrate, kick it back outside. Offensive.
Got 3 points, and 2 of them, all free throws, and 2 of them were on technical free throws. He's only attempted 2 shots. One was a layup, and one was a deep 3 with the shot clock running down. Go to a little half-court trap right.
to take the lead back.
Ball needs to move, needs to get reversed, and then you go on your drive.
Yogi Ferrell looks
From 3, 6 of 12. They were 11 of 14 in the first half in Champaign and had a 22-point halftime lead. Iki wants it again.
Troy Williams, a major collision.
Just pure.
58-48, Michigan again up by double digits.
Watch the tailor split some seams here.
He's got Walker with him in the backcourt.
This is like a matchup zone right here.
Lammert, three-point territory. Stauskas there defensively.
Yeah, the matchup has man-to-man tendencies, and you have to fill also.
Walker, too strong in a 3.
Tom Izzo's team, or Tom Izzo is as good as any at getting the shooters that he has really good looks.
Sheehy with the left hand.
Got him to the Elite Eight. West Virginia was a complete train from inside out.
Stanford Robinson.
Gophers need something. Austin Holland.
One and done. The tournament was the winner. You win the conference title, that doesn't matter. The tournament winner went to the NCAA tournament.
An incredible game 41 years ago. And the NC State team, which may have been, second or third best team in the country by the account of many, but they did not go to the tournament because they didn't win the postseason tournament.
Troy Williams, a major collision.
Folks, in the 4 previous games, one of which he didn't play, he had a combined 2 points. Yesterday scores 12, so that X factor could be big if you're a Buckeye.
Good interception. Second
college basketball history. It has its own Twitter handle.
It does it really?
It does.
Do you follow?
No,
you don't? Okay, I just want to know. Did you retweet Ellen's picture on Oscar night?
No, it shut down Twitter, but I did retweet our picture, so we're trying to break Ellen's record.
Did you tweet our picture during the game here? Well, I don't think we're going to break it. If we can get like 27, she got 2.7.
4:25 to play. 53-47. Indiana leading Michigan. Robinson directing traffic.
When you get into the corner, you got to make a quick move. Nice play.
Finish at the rim. Michigan doesn't have shot blockers on that front line, and if you're Ohio State, you have to convert those opportunities because they're going to lead to runouts for Michigan if you don't.
Little 10-0 run for the Wolverines.
Now they fall back into a one.
We talk about Del Valle. Folks, in the 4 previous games, one of which he didn't play, he had a combined 2 points. Yesterday scores 12, so that X factor could be big if you're a Buckeye.
Troy Williams, a major collision.
Down 13, last 6.5. It's been a 15-6 run. The man who keeps Michigan in it defensively, Morgan, on the bench with 4 fouls. Number 1 seed here in the tournament, feeling a little pressure. Abrams on the tape. Can't get it to
goes right to the 1-3-1 defense. And the uniqueness for Michigan, they're also long on the perimeter in this with LeVert and his activity at the top of this defense.
Last 8 points to Michigan. Here's Reese, who just came into the game. Gives it up to Stokes, doubled up. In trouble. Swings it cross court and
again. Picks out something that he needs to do better. Picks out something he didn't do well in the game.
Robinson runs.
He has the best balance of a perimeter defender that I maybe have ever seen.
Listen, he does. You gotta like Karis LeVert. Not only the improvement from last year, 2.5 points a game to where he's at this year, but just the way he plays. Just the way he goes about his business on the court.
He'll skip past Bertrand.
Senior's Auskis at 13. He's 3 of 8.
The number I'm looking at, just 14 two-point attempts for Michigan, 28 for Michigan State. Double dribble there.
Goes right to the 1-3-1 defense. And the uniqueness for Michigan, they're also long on the perimeter in this with LeVert and his activity at the top of this defense.
last 8 points to Michigan. Here's Reese, who just came into the game. Gives it up to Stokes, doubled up. In trouble. Swings it cross court and
13 threes here tonight for Michigan. Taylor thought he was fouled by Morgan. We're under 6 minutes to play. Robinson extending out on Lammert. Shot clock is down to 12. The freshman Walker with a skip pass. Yeah, there you go. Get it to Richmond. Dumps it in.
Plays. That's the way he goes about his business on the court.
He'll skip past Bertrand. Seniors
Picks out something that he needs to do better. Picks out something he didn't do well in the game.
Robinson runs.
Watching the down. It's the second time, by the way. Stauskas has been fouled trying to take a three.
So a little extension here with the 1-3-1.
Nice pick.
Again, the significance of this one. These two teams tied at the top with 3 losses.
Yeah, a little 1-3-1 now because they knew Tom Izzo would come out with some set play. This becomes individual and ball movement.
Harris, Price. Payne wants it. There's a mismatch underneath.
Pretty coverage.
Jumper. No.
College basketball history. It has its own Twitter handle.
It doesn't. Really?
It does.
Do you follow?
No, it's.
You don't? Okay, I just want to know. Did you retweet Ellen's picture on Oscar night?
No, it shut down Twitter, but I did retweet our picture, so we're trying to break Ellen's record.
Did you tweet our picture during the game here? Well, I don't think we're going to break it. If we can get like 27, she got 2.7.
Stauskas the steal.
Nice.
Back-to-back nights.
1-3-1 for Michigan.
Taylor gave up the dribble. Booker loses his dribble.
Look at underneath. You've got Albrecht against Gavin Schiller.
Well, that's
now the switch.
It's helpful for offensive rebounding and shooting over him, but it gives him length. Neck with the pinch, with the elbow. And just look at the size now up top with Levert. Tough to get across court.
They double up on Vonleh. Fights through it.
Nice step through.
We come up on 5 minutes to play in this second half. Indiana up by 6.
That's what you got to do.
Sheehy, pump fake. Shot clock is down to 5. Farrell to Sheehy. Sheehy doesn't take the 3. A floating.
Just won a Big Ten title, but there have been a lot of great players at Michigan, including an '89 national champion that never even scared a Big Ten title. So the job he's done is just absolutely remarkable.
White.
What a play by
White deep in the corner. Has a size advantage, but he gives it up. Booker now. Shot.
First half in Champaign and had a 22-point halftime lead. Iki wants it again.
This ball movement. Jefferson juggles. 2 Blue Devils down in the corner. They back off.
But it's Lee with a 7th rebound. And Harrison drives in.
Obviously, would bring to the table for Michigan is because he hasn't played at all during the course of the Big Ten season. So this is the team that Michigan knew they'd have.